Well, it's another tough road test on Saturday as Montana State heads to Idaho State with Bobcat Radio Network analyst Jason Alvin. I'm Jay Sanderson. Now, Jason, the big story this week is the shakeup on the offensive coaching staff. Matt Miller is now the offensive coordinator and play caller. What impact do you expect that to have on the team?
Well, I think it's going to diversify things a little bit to maybe not make things so predictable and from what we've seen in the past. And really, I think maybe he's just spread it out a little bit more because I think they're asking Troy to do a lot in the run game and obviously in the pass game as the quarterback, he's responsible for that. But I think they've got to try to lighten the load on Troy Anderson, get more playmakers involved.
And the practical application for that this week is that Idaho State's defense was among the worst in the nation last season. They have made some progress there this year, but they still do rank toward the bottom of the Big Sky in a lot of categories. So with that in mind, where are some of the areas Montana State can attack and find some offensive success?
You got to attack the middle of the field with some slot guys. Coy Steele will be a guy that I expect to play a big role in this game. I don't know the stats of Willie Patterson, but he left Saturday's game with an injury. And so guys like that settling down in the middle of the zone. We've talked about the tight ends getting involved a little bit. Maybe they're someone that steps up this week, and then that way you get the middle of the field involved, then you hit it Fonse for a big gainer, Troy, in the run game as well. But you've got to attack them. You can't sit back and try to play ball control. You've got to go after this defense.
Montana State's defense will be tested in a big way on Saturday. Idaho State is the second-ranked offense in the nation in total offense. They score better than 40 points a game. They're good. They're balanced. They're really tough to stop. What is it that makes them so dangerous?
Well, you mentioned it's balanced. They've got two great running backs. They've got receivers galore, and then Tanner Geller, the guy calling the shots, is as hot as anybody in the Big Sky Conference playing the quarterback position right now. He just broke an Idaho State school record for touchdown passes in a career. Mikey Dean is probably a guy that steps out and jumps out at me on film when you watch him. He averaged 35 yards a catch against Liberty, had 210 yards. So they've got guys across the board that can hurt you.
So bottom line this for us, for Montana State to beat Idaho State, what has to happen?
I don't think you can get a track meet with them. I don't think you can play a game like Idaho State did on Saturday, losing to Liberty 48-41. I don't think you want to do that. You probably want to maybe play a possession game like you did against Weber State, but take care of the football and score touchdowns against this team.
Well, Montana State visits Idaho State on Saturday afternoon. We'll be there for all of it. So we invite you to join Jason, Dan Davies, and me for the broadcast all across the Bobcat Sports Network or on the TuneIn app. Our pregame coverage takes the air at 2:30. With Jason Alvin, I'm Jay Sanderson for MSUBobcats.com.